What's going on, everybody? So here I am with the Phillips Hue HDMI sync box and Ghost of Tsushima, or rather Ghost of Tsushima. And I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like. It works really, really well. Now, I'll let you know, it's a pain in the butt to set up. At least it was for me. So I was imagining you just literally plug all your lights into the Hue box, and then you literally just plug that into the wall and it should work. That is not what happens. I'll let her finish talking here.
Where do you think he went? Both roads look traveled. Let's search the area. It can't be far.
All right, so what you have to do to get this thing up and running is you have to not only plug it into the Hue box, all your obviously sources, but once that's plugged into the wall, you have to have a Hue bridge, which works on Wi-Fi, and then that plugs into your Wi-Fi router or whatever. At least that's how I did it. And then it syncs up over Wi-Fi, and it's just too complicated. I mean, the complexity of how to get this thing up and running is pretty stupid. It should literally be plug and play. And to make there have to be like all these extra steps, and it works with the Wi-Fi box. That already is stupid, and it's not going to be worth it for a lot of people just because of that alone. But if you can forgive that and you're willing to go through the growing pains and learning how to set this crap up, then perhaps it may be worth your time. But that being said, it does work pretty well. Can I kill him? Oh, I've altered your target. You've altered your target. Okay, whatever that means. So I wanted to give you guys this video just kind of showing you how it plays, what it plays like. Colors work really damn well with this. It looks pretty sweet. Oh, wait. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I have no idea. And I hate these in Ghost of Tsushima, all these fucking stealth missions. I'm like a smash mouth player, okay? I just want to cut you up, butcher you, destroy you, however I've got to. I don't like this sneaking around bullshit. Like, I absolutely can't stand games that make me Assassin's Creed the shit. Like, stop making me search in leaves and bushes and hide behind rocks and shit, following targets. Like, that's Assassin's Creed's MO all day, and it's so old. Dated gameplay, not my thing. Not to say Ghost of Tsushima isn't fun, because it absolutely is, but this shit right here is not so much fun. I don't like following people. Don't lose your target. It's like, oh, fuck out of here. But whatever. Anyway, back to the Phillips Hue. It's pretty damn sweet, and if you guys have questions on it, you guys can feel free to ask. But essentially, so far, from my first impressions of the Phillips Hue, it's a pain in the butt to set up. I mean, like, that's the big one that I took away from this. I mean, like, colors respond very rapidly, but there is one little thing that you do have to remember to do. You have to go into the Philips Hue Sync app, and then you have to set it to detect automatically, because if you set it to detect manually, things just get all wonky on you, which, again, absolutely sucks. Next part of the story, I'm guessing? Now you can set it also to different brightness intensities. This isn't as bright as the light gets, but if you do that, it gets really, really crazy bright. And also, depending on how you position the lighting, it can make you dizzy and make you feel pretty nauseous because it flickers and bounces around, recording what happens through the HDMI source. So that's something to think about as well, because it could jack you up pretty well. So we're doing more sneaking around. I'm supposed to run across this thing here, I'm imagining. More sneaking in leaves. You're losing sight of... I'm right by him. Who's my target now? Oh, it's these guys? Oh, for crying out loud. Fine. Your target's getting away. Go back to hiding in bushes. I mean, really, guys. Come on. Could have made me do something more exciting than this. But yeah, guys, it's pretty cool. I mean, it keeps the ambiance of the environment pretty good. Now, when I hit the pause screen, you'll see it gets brighter. White is one of those colors that really brightens up, as you guys can see. Like, everything's really bright, and then you go back into your game, and then it's, like, really dim. So it's good at keeping colors bright and whatnot, depending on what's on screen. But it's also very dependent on what's happening. I mean, like, if you look, you can see, like, it's about to turn orange here, if I look over here, or at least I thought it would. So it doesn't do that, I guess, when the overall ambient is like that. But it has moments where it can split the colors between two things, so that's pretty cool. I'll try to see if I can show you with the demonstration here. All right, so here we are with the opening of Ghost of Tsushima, and just showing you guys a little bit more of what it looks like on this display. This is the Sony A8G for you guys that are wondering, and also again just showing you what it looks like. Trying to make sure I keep it dialed in correctly. You're gonna see it fluctuates to where the brightness is now on the screen. I think that's pretty dope, and it just changes so much. There's so much going on. Absolutely incredible when it works right. But to get it set up, I'm gonna say this again, it's a pain in the ass to set this thing up. A lot of people on YouTube, when I was watching, like researching this product, were saying, oh, it's just as simple as plug and play, you just do this. No, the hell it's not. They are lying in marketing. Typical bullshit. And that's what I hate. Like when I personally go researching products, right? Because I'm still a person, I need to look stuff up too. And people are always glowing and lying and fucking lying their asses off at that about what these products are like to set up. No, this Hue Sync box is a pain in the ass to set it up. And I almost returned it because it was so difficult to set up for me. Like, why do I need to go through the Hue bridge, sync the Hue bridge to the app, go into a separate application to set up an entertainment room? Everything should be done through one app. Instead, you need two. You know, it's very, okay. So when I tell you it's a process, it's a process. I might make a video laying out the steps, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe some people are just better at setting this kind of stuff up than me, but I don't know. It was a hassle for me. And it's something worth mentioning because I'm feeling like I'm not the only one setting up a Hue Sync box feeling a type of way about how difficult it is to set up and get everything synced up. Also, the cord that comes with it is really short. So you're going to need some sort of extension cable if your HDMI cords aren't long enough to reach to the sync box. So that's something to think about. The wire is really short. So that's what I'll say there. I mean, this is like all kinds of overexposing right now, but it is what it is. And I think it's cool. So the fire is mostly on the left-hand side, and that's where most of the light's coming in at. It's just so cool the way they have it done here. Now it just completely crushes everything out. It's either overexposed or really crushed out, but it is what it is. All right, now they're setting dude on fire. It's pretty cool though, looking at this whole scene. And now that it's like mostly dark, it darkens. So again, it has its moments, man. It's really cool. And right now you can't see it, but it's green right now. And to show you guys, I mean, it's just so freaking cool, this thing. I'll try to get closer so I can see you better. Right? You can see the light over here. I have it just positioned on the side. You can see it's just reacting to everything that's happening on the screen. And then I've also got it here as well. So I've got it positioned on the sides of the screen. Looking pretty nice. But yeah, that's pretty much my setup right now. It's pretty damn sick. I'm not gonna lie. It's cool when it's set up again, but setting it up was a pain. But that being said, I do want to thank you guys for watching the #1 brand in honesty. Again, have any questions, leave them down below. If you want more video demonstrations, I'll probably break out my DSLR and do a real nice video of this. But this is just like an impression, so to speak, my first initial thoughts on it, and just kind of giving you guys the lowdown on how setting this thing up is. And man, let me tell you, it was a pain. And I'm just gonna say that again, it was a pain. 2 different apps, you need 2 different products. It's like, you don't just buy the HDMI sync box, which is already way overpriced at $230. Like, bro, this is an expensively pricey setup. And it does what it's supposed to do, but man, let me tell you, it's not as easy as it should be. But anyway, that's my first impression so far. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, I'll see you guys later.